you a professional?
Are you?
That's it, Clark. Show 'em who's boss.
Oh, we're all in this together.
Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to the Clark Griswold YouTube channel. I am Mr. Clark Griswold. Thank you guys for being here today. I appreciate all of you guys very, very much. The old subscribers, the new subscribers, and the people who have not subscribed yet. I am here for you guys and everyone else to help learn and teach the Strat and help you guys on your trading journey. If you haven't subscribed, you can do so down below. You hit that subscribe button and click that bell. That bell gives you the notifications for when I send out the daily videos just like this one. A top 5 today for Lotto Thursday. There is no trading on Friday, so we are having a Lotto Thursday tomorrow. I am going to give you guys an additional probably 5 plays just that I found, but I will give you the top 5, and the majority of them are that golden goose that I always talk about, that 3-1 setup, okay? And it's a diamond in the rough, and they tend to pay off. So we have a bunch of them, and let's get to it. If you guys like the video and what I'm doing, you can also give me a thumbs up, or you can also follow me on Twitter. I'm available there at Mr. Clark Griswold. You can DM me there, you can comment there, ask questions. You can do the same thing down below. I usually get back to you guys within the same day. Okay, let's get started. NEO, one of my favorite stocks to trade. I am investor in this with buy and holds with NEO. Okay, I like what they do, but on a day trading perspective, we have an outside bar on NEO, which means we broke the high and the low of the previous candle. So on NEO, tomorrow we're going to take the break of the high of this outside candle or the break of the low of this outside candle. If you're buying stocks, common shares, we're only taking the high. I don't want you guys shorting stocks unless you're really know what you're doing and you're overly comfortable with it, okay? The other thing, when we break this trigger, we take calls at 20.56. Our strike price, I take just outside of the money, okay? So this is 20.56. I'd be looking at $21, okay, as my strike price. My expiry date, I take the closest expiry. Some people take an extra expiry out. Just gives you a little bit more leeway if the stock reverses on you. You don't lose as much money. You also don't make as much money, but I'm okay with that risk. You guys have to be okay with that risk as well. Okay, so if we break to the upside, the tops of the wicks are our targets, our magnitude, our pivot points, where the bears are getting stopped out. Doesn't matter, however you want to look at it. Same thing if we're going down. If we cross this trigger to go short with puts at 1903, this wick right here is our first target. And then you can find intermediate wicks targets on the hourly chart if you need them, okay? I think NEO goes up tomorrow, but we'll see what happens. Okay, next up, SPY. I'm excited about this one. SPY has a 3-1 setup, guys. Okay, so we got a 2-3-1 setup. We're looking for a 3-1-2 now. So again, I don't know which direction this is going to go. We're looking for calls at 444.10, puts at 437. I have 2 here. Let me just zoom in. Take that top one. That's a pink one. Okay, well that's the one. 437.84. We're looking for puts on SPY. That's the S&P 500 ETF. I play this thing almost every day. There was a 30-30 on this thing the first 30 minutes of the day. I put a tweet out about that. You guys could have caught that. SPY is very liquid. It means the bid and the ask, the spread between it is not very far. It's like pennies. And you can get in and out. The price moves quickly, so you can make a lot of money. You can also lose a lot of money if you don't have your stops in place, okay? So look for this for a big play from SPY tomorrow. And let's just go back. I'm curious. Let's go back and look the last time there was a 3-1 setup. We have to go back to December. It's a very rare pattern. And let's see what happened. We ended up having an outside bar. So we broke to the high side. You could have made some money, and then we came back through down to the bottom. If we go try and find another one, the next one after that was August. Okay, so August, here you see outside bar, inside bar, and we break to the high side and hit the target. Okay, so powerful patterns, 3 ones are. I have a video on it. Go check that out to make sure you guys know what you're doing and know how to play these. But we're going to go through a bunch more here, okay? Snap is another one. Snap has a 3-1 pattern, outside, inside. Okay, so we can look for calls at 34.91, puts at 33.35 on Snap. And again, our targets are just the tops of these wicks as I'm moving up, up, up. And the same thing, we can go down here, and you just find the bottom of the wicks. Here and here. Okay? Easy enough. Procter & Gamble. Now, guys, don't quote me on this. I think Procter & Gamble has the bid-ask spread is quite large. But I have it on here anyways because we have a double inside bar. So when I first started trading, I only traded inside bars. And the reason for that is I could spot them easily. The other reason for that is inside bars show consolidation within a stock. So it's like a spring, and it's getting ready to be spring-loaded, and it's tightening, 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 and getting ready to explode to one side or the other. And that's what we have here, but we've had it for 2 days in a row. So this thing is getting ready to explode in one direction or the other. Okay, we can take calls at 160.42, puts at 158.69. And again, our targets are here and here. Just take the wicks. Here, I don't have it marked, and here, okay? Easy enough. Another one here is QQQ, 3-1 setup, okay? These will always be on my top 5 list. Calls at 347.48, puts at 338.98. And again, we just take the wicks. This one's a little different. I'm going to mark this one down for you guys. Your first target is here. And the reason for that is because there's a gap. Okay, there's a gap between here and here. So to fill that gap, this is our first target. Then our next target we can take at the top of that candle. That's the only time we use the bottoms of the candles when we're going up and the tops of the candles when we're going down. Okay, so that's QQQ. AMD is up next. AMD has another 3-1 setup. We can take calls at 98.33, puts at 94.63. You guys can find your targets. Again, this one's got a gap. I've got it marked for you guys. Your first target is there, okay? 1, 2, 3. And then coming down, you have a target here on this outside bar, and then you can go further back to find the rest. Okay, guys, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plays I gave you. Let's run through just a few more here. IWM has a inside bar. We can take calls at 201.45, puts at 197.58. DocuSign has another inside bar. We can take calls at 105.05, puts to go short at 97.99. Disney, ticker symbol DIS, inside bar, calls at 132.89, puts at 130.78. Adobe, ADBE is a ticker symbol. Here we go. 3-1 setup on Adobe. Again, I'm not sure about the premiums and the bid-ask spread between these. And look at, we'll just mark this together. Inside bar on Adobe, we can take puts at 425.93. And we can take calls. Let me just tack this up a bit. There is another way to do this, but I'm doing it manually. We can take calls at 433.49 on Adobe. Last one, guys, Microsoft, Mr. Softy, inside bar, calls at 288.58, puts at 281.30. Guys, if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, give me a follow, and follow me on Twitter as well. I appreciate you guys. Good luck on Lotto Thursday tomorrow, April 14th, and we will see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.